We all start somewhere. We start with the day. We start with him. We start with family. We start with a lesson. And the perfect wave. We start here and here. We start at your office and your home. We start with the connections that matter the most. The ones that move us, change us, inspire us. In an ever-expanding world, personal connections are what tie everything together, what ties us together. We all start somewhere. At GTA, we start with you.
Hello, welcome to our stream today. Today we're going to be doing the University of Guam versus the University of Redlands in Overwatch 2, the Varsity Plus Division. This is going to be a very interesting match because I'm not playing in it.
But neither am I. To no one's surprise.
It's okay, but you know, today's going to be a very interesting game. This is going to be their first official match without their first official match without me being the tank player.
Yeah.
Without me being on it. It's like due to school, it's hard for me to catch up with our current schedule. We're playing games, and we'll see how the team fares today.
I think it'll be pretty well, and I think today we have Milky on tank.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun to watch.
And he's our primary flex player outside of two others, but he's most reliable on support and tank. And I've played against him. He's nuts.
He's cracked,
nutty.
dude.
He's cracked.
He plays the game all the time. But yes.
All right. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors. We have GTA Guam, NACE Esports, Pacific Data Systems, MacTech Guam, Twitch.tv, Lati Esports Guam, the UOG Endowment Foundation, the University of Guam, Triton Store, Heavy Hitters, Micronesian Brokers Incorporated, and the Pacific Federal Management.
Yes, we will go on to the match now. University of Redlands versus the University of Guam. Starting on Lijiang Tower. Just one of my favorite maps to play on.
This map is the best.
I agree. This is one of the most fun maps you can play in the game. True.
Both of them being Lucio maps instantly.
Oh,
they're going to be good maps.
Environmental maps are the most fun maps to play in this game. And I see Redlands being Team 1 and UOG being Team 2. Redlands has a very interesting comp starting off.
5, 4, 3,
they have a brawler tank and they have
an Echo Pocket. Yeah,
an Echo Pocket and a combat DPS.
So starting off, and with our team too, we have Ryan, Ash, Sojourn, Bap, and Ana, and as you can see, Ryan already going in. Milky on the tank, on the Ryan.
Covering hard. Covering two sides at once, basically, with that big shield.
Putting up the space already. It's really hard for it's like a interesting thing to note that as soon as EOG control the point, it's really hard for Redlands to actually like control in right after. Right? Unless they push them back like that, but as you can see, Milky not dying at all, contesting them still on the point. No one has died yet. Still fighting at the back of the point. Desingling with a headshot on the Junker Queen. Another headshot on the Sojourn. And just like that, EOG win the fight, and both supports from Redlands jump off to make sure to not feed ult charge.
That was pretty impressive cover from Milky, and he was getting constant heals the whole time.
Yeah, especially since it was being cut off by some of the heals being cut off by the Junker Queen, but the supports just being able to cover for him.
No matter what.
You can
see very good shield optimization. Like he's not losing his shield. He's not busting his shield too fast, especially against a character like Junker Queen, who will just keep shooting with her shotgun. Like it shoots pretty fast in my opinion. It's faster than Roadhogs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, And as you can see here, University of Redlands trying to go in with three people, having the Sojourn as a flank with the Mercy pocket. But it's really hard for them to get any leverage right now because they're not getting any picks. And they just got the first pick with the Shatter.
The nice shatter.
The nice Shatter doesn't push them off, but they finish it off with the Shatter and the Nano Boost. Yeah, the Turtles camera work.
Turtles camera work supreme.
He's really like he experimented with the free cam a bunch, and now he's like getting it to like this level. That's really nice. Well, yes. So getting the three that were trying to get onto the point to try and control and contest them. Redlands did get a pick, but they weren't able to leverage much off of it, especially after the BAP ult. Oh, that's a really great dodge from Shadow 671. Pops the Sojourn ult, but Noam getting two or getting one, getting our Ana.
Tragic.
Ooh, on the off angle, not watching that side. Just like that, right? Like, dude, just one ult. 2 ults, 3 ults maybe. They did use the Mercy ult as well. Oh, and they picked off the Echo.
She thought she was safe.
Too much soup, too much peeking in my opinion, but.
That sounds about right.
Ooh,
No one's safe from desingling.
No one is safe, especially with this BAP ult.
No one is safe as long as he plays a hit scan. You never catch him playing a Junkrat or anything else that has a projectile.
Yeah, these guys really love playing skilled heroes. Just like,
that could not be me.
The BAP off. The BAP off. What the hell?
the three melees.
And that was, and if you saw it, like you didn't see it much during that fight, right? But like the Milky's really just going in, swing his hammer. Oh, the ult to stop him from getting in. But it's really good, like really good play there from Milky, right? He's just swinging in and basing off capitalizing on the entire chaos happening on that staircase, right?
Yeah.
Just like that, you can get those picks, and the BAP can barely even do anything about it. He has to not only worry about the enemy. Redlands BAP doesn't have to worry about our BAP shooting him, but he also has to worry about the fact that he has to heal his teammates, and he can't really heal it if they're getting kited around by Reinhardt hammer.
Just simply swinging around the hammer makes people scared to even go into the area.
I know. If I saw Reinhardt hammer like swinging right in front of me, I'm not going in on that.
Everyone's running. That's the only reason why I play him. Everyone's scared of the big hammer. It's slow. It's slow, but still, it hits so many people at once. I can't help it.
There we go. Redlands and UOG sticking with the same exact comps.
And going main again, trying to pick people off. Desingling's going for an off angle. He's almost there. A lot of people are like half health, maybe a third health.
But right now, just poking. No real picks yet. Desingling getting really low.
He needs heals.
Getting really low. Oh, he gets shot. Junker Queen headshot. That thing's cracked. And Milky going in. Oh, that's not a lot of support, but he's still alive.
Massive.
Redlands capitalizing on the chaos to grab the point. They won the fight now. They're trying to see if we can get any stagger picks. 2 dead though with the stagger, trying to get the stagger picks.
Yeah, just from our support alone.
They did commit Mercy res for that. So right now the Redlands Sojourn, Noam, or actually Echo coming back, and right now we're still fighting at main. The Zarya switch too from Ryan. I like the switch on the especially on this.
Yeah, and it's much better competition against the Junker Queen. Like she can just anti-heal you, and you can bubble, and you're kind of set.
Oh, the Mercy pocket from Noam picks off Shadow 671 during the fight. But you can see, there goes the Mercy. There goes the Mercy. There goes the BAP. There's three anti right now on the bridge, but they are getting the picks they need.
Gonna say that Sojourn was sleeping the whole time.
Just like, and then again, you barely see the chaos happen. You don't see the chaos happen, right? But the fact that Milky just capitalizes on the fact that Sojourn and Mercy are on their own, right? They're on the off angle. That means since they killed one on the bridge, that means there's 2 left remaining, right? They can just take that fight, use the numbers advantage, and win the fight out straight up like that. If the Mercy and Soldier cannot collapse in with their teammates.
Yeah.
Just look at this space created. They're gonna be going through the other side. Like they're not gonna be going through main. I don't really. This is a very interesting place to put. Ooh, put Bob in. Oh, they killed the Bap, and the Mercy dead as well. It's not looking too good right now for Redlands as they pick off the Junker Queen as well. 2 supports and the tank down. Both DPS have to run back.
Good to see you. Dodge this.
This is a very interesting match actually because if we actually depending on how good or bad EOG does during this match, it's very apparent that this will affect their seeding in our divisional playoffs in the season. Like,
Oh, definitely.
like if they just seed 1 map win, we actually get placed I think 4th in seeding.
That's still pretty high.
Yeah, that is pretty high, but the higher the better. Bap window being committed onto the point. Zarya being switched from Junker Queen. Oh, the Mercy pocket. And the Sojourn. Oh, he didn't blow him up!
Sojourn art.
They immediately looked over and Shadow 671 popping off with the Sojourn ult with the Nano. 4 kills.
Wiped them all out.
He immediately turned to the Sojourn Mercy pocket and said no. With the Nano as well.
I could not even think as soon as it happened. I was like, oh my gosh.
They have
2 ults at once, and of course, Shadow 671 just completely overshadowed the enemy Sojourn.
and time ticking down. They do touch. There is an echo on the board for Redlands. They do switch to the Zarya, double Zarya. Oh, the grab to deny them getting onto the point, and just like that, 4 dead.
Grab.
1 more, 2 more, and 1 more, and it's done. Team kill. UOG
Absolutely
close out
cleared.
the first game 2-0.
Yeah.
There were a few scary moments, but that was a really solid game.
That was
extremely solid. Didn't give them a lot of leverage in a lot of situations, and just they completely countered like all the ults they wanted to use at every point. Especially during that second match.
Yeah.
And so next we're gonna be going on to a hybrid, right? I think.
Yeah, it should be hybrid. Then after that's control.
No, it's Flashpoint.
Flashpoint.
Yeah.
That was control just there.
So next we're gonna be going on to the hybrid map, and I think it's gonna be King's Row.
One of the better ones.
Redlands chooses King's Row. I wonder what side we're gonna be choosing to play first. King's Row is is a map that both DPS on EOG really like. EOG being Team 1, Redlands being Team 2. Like Decent Link and Shadow 67 really like having this map, not only because it suits the heroes they play, but they're just really comfortable on it with the open sightlines and everything.
Yeah. It's especially good for playing Mei, like Shadow 671's doing right now.
Very good Mei map. Both teams having Sigma out. I like Sigma on this map as well. It's very due to all the tight chokes, control all the space, and the Widowmaker being picked first.
This is also a good Widow map too.
Especially on this first point. That high ground's insane.
We're gonna have to see how this Widow plays.
Defend objective A.
Yes, we got we have Sojourn, Mei, Zero on Bat, and Artarami on signature Ana.
The signature Ana.
The Ana in UOG. Right now, just fighting at the first choke, poking each other off. Both Sigmas throwing their primary fires at each other. The rock.
So far,
nothing really, not a lot happening at the current moment, but
yeah.
As you can see, right, there's a very interesting a similarity between both teams' comps, right? As you can see, right, you have the only difference.
Barely missed that accretion.
Yeah,
would have been Jover for Milky if he got hit.
And just like that, they're trying to push in. This is a really hard place to push in, and they picked off the Sojourn. Can they deny the res right after? He blocks the rock. He cuts them off,
Jover.
and that's like that.
Another.
He cut them all off, and that's a really good picks coming out from DOG.
Oh, they got a death grip on the enemy team right now.
Yeah, you saw that they were really trying to capitalize on the. They're really trying to force the res on the Sojourn, but they just couldn't at all. They completely denied the space. They completely denied them from getting that. And Redlands has the switch on their tank and DPS. They have Winston and Genji.
And they have a Mei as well.
Yeah,
Like the Widow just switched to Mei.
Yeah, they had it for the for the last point, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Nanoed Winston coming in. Can they get any space? Oh, they push out Milky on the side.
No.
But both tanks are down on both sides.
Tanks are down. This
It's all
could
up to
go
both
either way.
DPS and damage. But oh, they pick off the Mei desync link.
The Genji got her.
The Genji
Got
got
0.
Gonarbana, but the Genji's also popping off. The anti,
Genji's really popping off. Got both of our DPS.
but he has to back off. No, like a UOG winning the fight. Although this is kind of shaky because they are staggered at the current moment. Mei,
are we
Ana,
right now.
and Sigma only on point at the current moment.
Barrier is splintering.
Honestly, I did not see too much Soup doing much with Widow. I don't know if he got his damage in. That's probably why he had to switch.
Yeah, I think it's just a small poke, try to get one pick or two, but overall he's not really able to. Oh, the blade
Dragon
going
Blade.
in. He's pocketed at the current moment, but we do pick him off. No, just get one. We nano boosted on the Sojourn.
Our Tyranny going super hard with the healing.
Oh, the deny on the ult because of the Mei ult. The freezing field getting him, and just like that, 3 down, 4 down from UOG.
Tragic.
And Redlands do win the fight, and they will get this point now. Now let's go see what's gonna happen next. UOG sticking with their comp. Actually, Artarami switching to Kiriko. I like this. I really like this. Like I think the antis were getting a little too much in the fight. And
Just a little bit.
They pick off the Mercy for going in a little too far. Like see that a lot, right? There's the Mercy pockets are like very like apparent whenever we play against our opponents. They really like having the Mercy pocket, and they do switch the Mercy off to a more trying to get, I'm assuming, extra healing, and they do have a Roadhog. It's an interesting choice.
It's an interesting choice.
It is a very interesting choice. I think
mean, it could work just because there's no anti-heals to worry
the
about.
immediate
Ooh.
turn. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Genji caught the flank.
No suzerain now to get the anti. At the current moment, though, they are holding this choke. This is a really hard choke to break without ults. If you do this without ult, this is a very extremely hard point to take. I think they're just really trying to look for this Roadhog hook on the on Milky, but I don't think they're gonna. It's really hard to get it with all this space. Oh, that's a great ult coming in from Shadow 671. The freezing field getting two, but they can't capitalize on it.
Their Mei just completely denied it.
Genji low,
sadly.
and he gets some Artarami with the pick. 2 picks.
And a big Sigma ult.
The Gravitic Flux coming out, and everybody else just finishing up the fight.
Massive assist with the Sigma ult.
It's like, man, I wish my ults looked like that.
Me too. The last time I had a good Sigma ult, it was only during practice. It was only during practice.
I don't think I've ever had a good one.
I had a really nice
Genji
one. It
going
was
in
a
once again.
3K when I was playing on PlayStation.
Trying to contest this flank right now, but it's really hard for them to. And they do get it. They do pick him off. Artarami does have to get back using the Kitsune rush, but they do get the hook on Milky. He can't get out. Just like that.
Absolutely cleared by the Moira ult. That was the only concern I have with them playing Moira. It's just gonna absolutely destroy Sigma's projectile absorption.
Plus the anti without any Suzu to cleanse him. Oh, like especially since he was on the other side. That was a really good hook coming out from Dark. Just getting the Sigma isolated. They get the Mei wall as well, and they just completely demolish him. These kunai shots are insane.
Cracked, to be honest.
Milky now on D.Va, my favorite tank to play in the game.
My gift to you.
With the hook and the Mei wall, but it doesn't completely cover the entry. Mei ult coming out. Can they get the heals off? They do, Shadow 671 does get the Ana in the back. They get
Killed two people with just the ult.
The freezing field the counter freezing field coming out, and just like that, UOG turn around the fight.
How are you?
With only 20 seconds to spare, too.
This is gonna be this is gonna be a hard touch due to the fact they have to push all the way in. With 15 seconds left now. They don't really have a lot of touchers aside from Genji. Cleanse being used against the anti. The Kitsune coming out.
I know the Genji ult is gonna come in clutch.
Agile coming out. He gets one though. He gets two, but it's all
Tank and Genji are crit right now.
it is all falling apart at the current moment. The Roadhog dies. To
Moira's
the
coming back.
Moira's coming back, but he touches, but it's all for naught. And just like that, UOG. Oh, the Lucio
Lucio, the last minute Lucio.
coming in.
Artiermi with the kunais.
Surviving
The
and
set kunais going in, just catching him, and just like that. Round 1 complete. They get to about, I'd say, three-fourths of the way to the second point, but it's a really solid hold.
Yeah, 3/4 sounds right.
It's like those are like really good fights coming out from both sides.
From both sides.
Yeah, but the fact that UOG just completely like countering their ults once again, right? Like it's like really good ult usage coming out, the ability usage, right? They try to use the freezing field, they try to use the whole hog to get in, right? But then then they just back off. You know, Artarami just getting the cleanses off, right? Getting the heals off, right? And they just can't do anything about it. They can't completely kill them. And after that, Shadow671 gets the pick on the Ana, right?
Yeah.
Uses his own freezing field, and it just completely turns around the fight. They can't do anything about it. They're frozen. They get completely picked off one by one, and just like that.
And everyone completely just tried to cover the whole hog as well. Like Milky was just taking in the projectiles, and Shadow was covering it with a Mei wall, but
every
admittedly
soldier needs
whole hog would just destroy that in a matter of seconds.
Yes.
Still,
but
cover's cover.
true. But just like that, they did back off from the hallway and just completely negated it. So UOG coming out with Ana Bap, like our favorite support duo. Zarya, Widow, just for to see if they can get a pick. This is Shadow671's like one of his favorite heroes. Like bro loves Widow 1v1ing everybody. He's checking, he's looking, and then no one's there. He's gonna be switching to the Sojourn. Sojourn. Try not to get the games confused. Oh, the pick off from Noam against Desync Link.
So fast.
And just like that, the push is just delayed. Really good first pick off coming out from Redlands. Coming in, they are pushing space though. There is a lot of space for UOG to play with at this current moment. Redlands is playing on point. And Milky
Genji's just free right now.
Genji is free right now, and but Milky just getting free shots on the Sigma. They are playing back
decent
on
energy.
really good energy coming out right now. 40 right now is solid. Oh, they get the pick on the Echo. They do not have a mercy this time, but the Genji gets our Ash. Right now they're trying to fight for the point. Sigma Moira on point trying to fight. We don't the Genji on the off angle for Redlands. Milky just currently trying to get anything off. Trying to get this pick. Staying stationary. The anti on the Genji, but he doesn't get killed. The Genji's gonna run up. Trying to get the bubble, but no one's biting. Shadow671 picked off for the Sigma. And just like that,
no one can even move up with Milky.
The fight's being very, very prolonged right now. Echo came back actually during the entire fight, and no progress yet from UOG. Really hard point to get through, especially since Sigma can just completely control one choke with all his abilities, especially if they don't fully commit in. And just like that, another pick. Sojourn, Shadow671 dead, and the Gravitic Flex, getting Artarami.
And Desync Link.
A fight.
Got all three of them right after the ult. That's too bad.
Really good ult usage coming out from University of Redlands. I like seeing that ult usage. Just completely pop it. You need to do anything that works, and they just completely won the fight off that. 2 minutes left remaining for UOG on UOG side.
Yeah.
But ults are coming online. BAP ult coming up for that empowered window coming in. Oh, they completely
wiped out the Sigma. And then there's a Nano Blade coming right out.
The Nano Blade coming out. Zero completely safe from it. Oh, Shadow671
he's gone.
With his own Nano gets wiped.
He's gone, but he takes out the Genji right after she dies.
And it's just both supports from Redlands on the point now.
Such a bittersweet ending.
Ashe, Zarya, and BAP. Three versus two.
Absolutely.
Shadow671 switching to the Tracer.
Right now.
And now on the Sigma coming in. The Bob coming in just to cover for the ult, for the point. That's a great dynamite coming out.
That is a great.
Oh, he switched to the. Oh, he ulted the BAP. The Echo ulted the BAP. I'm not sure if that was a intentional or a misclick, but Just like that, there's not enough damage coming out from the point. The point's
Took away
almost
the dynamite.
Oh, they do get
And
the
they got
window
a really
off.
big grab.
The grab just completely
grab
taking
is
them
crazy.
off point. They can't no contest, and just like that, they control. They kite him. The Genji dead. Moira
He
and
got microwaved.
they did. They did get the window off, but
They did.
after the grab, no leverage after that. They could not contest point, and just like that, they got the point standing there in front of just past the window.
So that was a big grab.
That was a really big grab.
Okay, they're switching to Reinhardt. Okay.
Ryan May, a very common tank DPS combo on this map. But look at UOG getting all this leverage on the push.
A lot of free space, and Desync Ling is going for some really good off angles.
Two on point. 2 on point right now. At that point, oh, they get the Genji. That's 1 down for the next fight. And the cards are being pushed really far up. At this point, it's gonna be
Redlands is toughing it out.
At this point, it's gonna be one fight that decides everything. And just like that, they get the Moira. The Mei being singled out. They get
The Mei's almost gone.
the Immortality field down. The
Immort is
Reinhardt down. The
absolutely
Mei down.
Keeping UOG in the fight right now.
And that down.
And just like that,
Andrew try to contest,
it's
but
already done.
just like that, one fight. That was a really. I mean, dying at the end of the second or the first point capture really gets you just that much space.
It
And I think they did think about switching their characters for a little too long, and they just allowed them to get all the way up to right before the point they were at when their attack side.
Yeah.
And just unfortunate, one fight decided it all. They did try something, but the Noam dies early, the Genji dies early, and just like that, without one DPS, the fight just completely falls apart without the second one. And now we're going on to the third match, which is Flashpoint. 5 CP, kind of. Not
Newest
really.
game mode.
Newest game mode.
Least favorite game mode for I think everybody still.
True. You know they're adding 5 CP though, right?
5 CP?
Yeah, and their new game, I think it's called Clash.
Oh yeah, I heard about Clash.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see how that's gonna work. Man, they really like control points. Well, I missed 2 CP, 2 control points before. Anubis was my favorite map to play on. But yes,
Forgot about Anubis.
Going on to New Junk City. Yes, the Sim TP, the patented Sim TP on these types of maps. Desync Link on the Tracer. He loves the Tracer on this map. Both teams running Junker Queen, as well as a Mei, but the supports are completely different.
And we have two. UOG has 2 anti-heal characters, so this could go either way, especially because they're running
The anti
Moira and Lucio. Lucio is a good pick for this map, but with all the tight spaces and the anti-heals, he's probably going to get picked off relatively fast.
It is very interesting because Redlands still do want to convert off the fact that Noam is their flank DPS. They want him to go on the off angles and just get the picks, right? And while the other 3 just face up, and it's working right now, right? Look at all the space getting Redlands. They do capture the point first. But at the current moment, Desync Link getting a lot of leverage on these off angles as they are collapsed onto the point. Now what would UOG do with them all entirely on the point? They do need to get a pick right now if they want to get anything started. Desync Link on the back, getting shots in the back. Right? Being an annoying Tracer. Dude, I hate that Tracer so much.
I just don't like Tracer in general.
Getting the post bomb, he gets 2!
2 in 1.
Just like that. All that leverage, all that flanking, all that ult charge. Just completely wins them the fight with that sick pulse bomb. He gets 2.
By just being a Nat Tracer, dude.
And just like that, UOG do get the point now. 52% though on Redlands.
Yeah.
Man.
How fast you get point charge. Like you can just keep stacking people on point, and you get it faster and faster.
UOG did use a lot of ults for that fight. They used 3 ults, but just the ult charge you get from just fighting against the Junker Queen comps are insane.
Exactly.
Desync Link being that
Desync Link just plays Tracer, so ult charge is like nothing to him. Just
Redlands,
look at him; he's already up to 50.
Redlands going with their a counter ult coming out from Milky. The fight's really scrambled right now, but we'll see who's gonna come out on top. Oh, Milky dies from the back. Actually isolated from the fight.
Redlands is taking point again.
Oh, shout 671.
They're
Getting
gonna
really
get back
close
in
to
the
death.
lead.
No one.
Arterami.
Getting really good, but they do get the pick on the soldier. That soldier down for possibly for the next fight. Although we are down during Arterami, our Sagana player, getting the pulse bomb. No kills this time.
Killed on the pulse bomb.
It's like that. It's really hard to fight. They do isolate Milky again, right? This is really hard to fight without the Junker Queen. No face up, no fight. Just without that space controlling. But they're going in. Zero gets the back window, getting 2. Oh my! Zero going off, getting both supports. Milky does go down though. However, they do get the maid. It's just Soldier and Junker Queen on the point remaining, and they get both.
Gone.
And the zero shots were actually crazy that fight. He got both supports. I think
Yeah,
off
he
the
did.
window, off his own window.
And usually you let the rest of the team do the work. But still.
A really good fight coming out from UG. They turn like a very how should I say, very back and forth fight, but they do get the win off. And I don't think will they be able to touch? They do touch.
They somehow touched. Who touched?
I think the
soldier.
soldier on the point.
Looks like
With-
it.
he-
No.
Using the visor, but it's all falling apart now. But they do get the mortar and,
They're
and,
touching.
and
They're
the
touching
Junker
again.
Queen. They're touching again. They need to keep contesting this point. The May down, the soldier down, and now it's all left to Lucio. And a
Lucio's
completely insane turnaround coming out from UOG again.
Crazy turnaround.
Just like so much leverage getting off, right? Like they're down the fight, right? But the fight's not completely over. They may lose the first bit of it, right? They do lose the point, right? They do lose the control, but they just completely keep fighting back. And the Zarya switch as well, right? And Zarya against Junker Queen, right? Instead of the Junker Queen face-off being just a complete brawl between both tanks, he now gets to really like play cover and actually get that energy, right? And he can out DPS the Junker Queen at that point, right?
Yeah.
If you get, like once they start facing up, as you can see, UOG. Oh, what point is this on? Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on this close side. It's very interesting, actually. It's on our side.
I would think this is third point.
Yeah,
Isn't this normally third point?
yeah. This is a. It's hard. The flashpoint points are very hard to understand still, but oh, they do get to pick up on zero. But the pulse bomb on the Moira. One support down for each side. The
And the
shouts to
tank's
Moira
down already.
getting Junker Queen. The Lucio on the point getting picked off by Arterami, and just like that, the fight's completely
Enemy
falling
Maze
apart.
used up her freeze.
Just like
But
that.
it's not gonna do anything.
Noam does get the pick on Arterami, but just like that, UOG win out the fight again. Like really good picks, really good turnarounds happening, right? We're once again we're down the BAP, right? But they just completely like go in, they focus on everybody else. I mean the soldiers on the other side. We can push in, we can completely destroy their entire team, right? And that's what they do there. After that, the soldier just left to his own devices, can't really do anything else. Gets one more pick on the Ana, but just like that, UOG wins the fight once again. Redlands does switch to a Tracer on Noam just to get the same off-angle shots that up. Probably like Desync Link is getting off at the current moment.
Get the same chip damage as well.
Facing up against the supports, the Lucio is down. Oh, the great bubble to counter the Junker Queen. All Milky still not antied, and just like that, Desync Link hitting shots on the back and getting the ult off.
Redlands Meg could not pull out her ult.
Just like that again. Redlands just try to use the May ult, but no leverage on it again. Like no value coming out of it. It's really hard to work with, right? They do get the point, right? They do get 12% off, right? But they don't win the entire fight. They do focus on the objective, but the fight is still not won yet. Just like that, they do have a chance to touch with the Tracer. Redlands touching now.
Oh, Tracer got point anyways. You were right.
Redlands using the Lucio ult, but the May ult coming out from UOG. He gets 2. The Joker Queen and the Maid going down. What a nasty ult! Trying to get onto the point, but they can't do anything about it.
That's half of them.
Redlands Tracer pulse bomb missing, and just like it's completely falling apart again. The Moira down. The Lucio trying to get up above the wall, but he can't. He's dead. UOG win out the fight again in all the chaos. Like,
I'm sorry, I'm still coughing.
it's okay. But just completely, right? Like again, they're so good at seeing the complete chaos happening in all the fights, and the points really close to. looking to close this out throughout the current moment. 2-0 coming out. Desync Link getting shots from the back again. He gets hit a little bit though. He does have to back off. Tries to go back in after the recall.
Going for an even harder flank from their right.
Oh, he does get picked off by the May. That headshot is a one-shot kill on Tracer.
It is.
But they do isolate the Zarya from Redlands. Milky getting the pick off on Dark, and just like that, the tank. There is a tank down right now. Tracer is down. With the headshot again. That one shot's insane. May, too much soup. Getting 0 on the high ground.
The one-shot May trades are crazy.
But currently, that's
Jeremy wiping out their last support character.
Oh, the stagger. A little too. I got a little too excited on the grenade.
May knew what was wrong. She just accepted her fate.
But then again, right? Like it's really interesting coming out, right? Once again, the comps are almost basically mirrored, right? Mm-hmm. Like of course there's Bap Ana, right? Of course and then there's Lucio Moira, right? But overall, I think that the healing from UOG is gonna completely outpace the entire DPS that Redlands wants to do, right? They do have the ability to go in and out, right, with the Moira and Lucio, but if they can't get any healing off, it's gonna just completely really fall apart like that. Decently trying to get the ult in the back. He does get picked off. Our Redlands are behind them with the Lucio Moira and Tracer, but Tracer being slept. Their May being picked off. There's not a lot of value coming out of this Moira ult. And just like that, it's 3 left remaining on Redlands. They can't it's really hard for them to touch. The Lucio goes down, the Moira goes down, the Tracer is anti. He gets recalled back, but he touches again. He gets a bomb off. He gets the pulse bomb off on the Baptiste. But it's Zarya and Tracer only. The May freezing field.
Bubble. She can't get out.
He can't get out, and just like that, the Redlands Tracer trying to touch, trying to get anything, but the overtime coming out. Lucio beat a little too early in my opinion. Just like that, he just ices himself. The grab coming out, the May and Moira down, the Lucio down, staggering the fight, trying to touch, but just like that, UOG wins it out. 3-0, not only on Flashpoint, but on the series itself. Like that. They don't need me. That was a really good gameplay though. Like
that was good.
Like they completely like the biggest strength I see just from our entire team, right? They just completely like in the whole chaos of the point, right? They focus on just like the complete objective, like pick this person off, push this, right? Mm-hmm. Like we don't need it doesn't matter like the objective at first, right? We'll get it later, right? Mm-hmm. But we're gonna completely win out the fight. We're gonna completely like demolish the enemy team, and then we're gonna get the point. We're gonna win it out like that, and just like that, you saw it there. Like each of those flashpoint points as well, right? You saw it, right? It's really hard. It was really hard for Redlands to capitalize on the entire fact that they got one pick, right? But just because they're one pick down, just because they're one down, UOG just doesn't. They don't mind it. They just keep fighting and they just keep going in.
They just keep going. You covered it. You covered most of it, to be honest, Caps.
And little thank you to our sponsors, GTA, we start with you, NACE Esports, Pacific Data Systems, MacTech, Twitch, Laddie Esports League, the UOG Endowment Foundation, University of Guam Triton Store, Heavy Hitters, Micronesia Brokers Incorporated, and Pacific Federal Management. And that's like that. It's a quick 3-0.
It's a very fast 3-0.
And thank you guys for attending the stream today. Those are really fun matches. Thank you, Aaron, for being here with me. Thank you, Arjun, for production as well.
Thank you, Ronnie, for joining me.
And we'll see you guys later.